Greetings here in Hartsfield, Jackson International Airport, here in Atlanta, Georgia. Home of 472,522 residents, including the Metro Atlanta of 5.3 million people. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. Now, watch this. YOLO. You only live once. 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 Behind me is the Fountain of Rings here at the Centennial Olympic Park here in Atlanta, Georgia, in downtown. Behind me is the famous skyscrapers here in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. The Centennial Olympic Park is the most famous and most visited place here in Atlanta. The other places here to visit is the World of Coca-Cola Museum, the largest park called the Piedmont Park, and of course the three bustling skyscrapers. The bustling skyscraper behind me of downtown Atlanta, the bustling skyscraper in Midtown Atlanta, and the bustling skyscraper in Buckhead, Atlanta. In the 1920s, through the efforts of Mayor William Hartsfield, the Atlanta International Airport was conceived, and it was renamed as the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. In the 1980s, the public transport system called the MARTA, the underground tunnel and railroad system, was built. In 1992, the famous Atlanta Dome, the Mercedes-Benz, was built, home of the National Football League, Atlanta's Falcons. And by 1996, the Phillips Arena for the National Basketball Association, NBA, for the Atlanta Hawks became their home. Come here in Atlanta, in Georgia. There are many places to visit. Atlanta is not only the financial center, but is also the state capital of the state of Georgia. Behind me is the headquarters of the famous cable news network CNN Center. It is the most viewed internationally by billions of people of the world. And Atlanta hosts and boasts to CNN headquarters. There's also the Civil Rights Museum dedicated for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the leader of the civil rights movements here in the South. So it is also a good place to visit here in Atlanta, Georgia. Greetings in Atlanta International Airport, also known as Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. Atlanta, also known as Atlanta during summer. This is the vanguard of the New South. Thank you to my subscribers. Please keep watching. YOLO, you only live once.